خير بيعرف يدير بختني.
Okay, so as requested, questions and answers in English first, followed by questions and answers in Pashto or Dari if necessary. Start with the gentleman.
Could you give us an update on Rashid Khan? Did he fail the concussion test?
No, he's feeling now better, so just a little bit. So obviously, if you had like 140 plus, so then you realize something. So now he's much better now. So that's why he didn't come to the ground. With doctor said to don't go to the ground. So now he's feeling well. So he need a rest. So obviously we have a couple of days. So he's fine now.
Do you regret your reviews today?
Yeah. So so we didn't take a chance. So then after you didn't use review, so it's obviously you missed it. So that's why I take a chance. So maybe it's not in my favor.
You had a good start with the bat today, better than the last two games, but then sort of lost your way. Where do you think it went wrong today with the bat?
Yeah, obviously we started really well in the start of the batting. Azrat and Noor start well, 60 partnership something. So and after that, so I'm always saying so we need a small partnership with the better side. So we missed out. So if you play this kind of cricket, so you should play 50 hours. So we missed some bad shots. We did some bad shots, and that's why so we missed already 15, 16 effort. Sorry, 10 hours. So we didn't play 50 hours. So if we played the 50 hours, so maybe we score was maybe good. So that's why we missed some hours.
Do you feel like there's some naivety in the batting and the shots that people chose to play today?
Yeah, so short selection is not good. So wicket is really good for the day for the steamer. So and the middle, so some shower, weather is like rainy, so ball skating, and so this way we not went according to the plan. So what we needed in the middle of the wicket. So that's why we throw early wickets. So for the bad shots. So this is the cricket. So if you play a 50 hours, so maybe the score was not like that.
We've seen so far you've played 3 games. There's been little flashes at times of your talent. You must be very disappointed though with the overall effort that teams put in so far.
Yeah, obviously we played 3 games already, so we're trying to put our best in the ground. So every player's just trying to do his best. But it's a cricket, so it's a tough cricket, tough team. So they didn't give any single chance to you. So they coming really hard. So if they give a chance for us, so maybe we also going for hard. So we need a momentum that's for waiting for today. You can say good start on the batting side. So this is the positive thing. And also in the start of the bowling of our side, so Aftab and Hamid bowled really well. So this is the small thing. So if you if you go for the good start or winning the match, so you should be play 50 hours game. So this is most important in the batting side. And obviously in this kind of team, so you should be play and you put a good total on the board. So maybe you missed already 10 hours in the end. So here we run from that. So we lost 3 games. So but the morale is still high of the boys. So we need a good match. So inshallah, it will be difficult for others.
You talk about wanting to try and build up some momentum. So how frustrating is it now that you've got to wait a week before you can play again?
Yeah, so I'm saying that the teams, this kind of teams, they didn't go easy for especially for Afghanistan. So they know Afghanistan's strength was the strength of Afghanistan. So that's why they're coming very hard. And one thing, when we did good in the start, then we collapsed in the middle, then we win something in the start, so we good in the middle. So this is the thing. So I know the team. If you're losing the matches, so it's very difficult in the dressing room. So the guys is, but uh, I can say so. I know the team mates. So if you losing this kind of matches, we're not losing like one-sided matches. If you say so, it looks good now. So just we need one good match. So I know my boys or the teams how they playing, how they we are now here. So we played a lot of good cricket last 1 year. So inshallah we trying to do the best what we have.
Going back to Rashid Khan, can I just check, in terms of a potential concussion, will he be checked again tomorrow by a doctor?
Yeah, I asked the physio, so he need a rest. So he some headache. So now, so yeah, obviously he had 140 plus like this. So now he's feeling well now, I think. So he needs a few days rest. So obviously we have a rest of 1 week off for the other game. So now he's feeling well. So he should be go to the hospital or check for some like some tests. So maybe now he's feeling well. So he's feeling well now.
So he could go to hospital. You're saying he could?
Yeah.
Because you've got to wait with a week.
No, he is fine now. Still, he's just like like you can say. So he's scared now. So just he feeling like some like what do you say in English? So I didn't have words for that. So now he's feeling well. He's feeling well now. Not that much serious for him. So
You're not concerned that it might be him out next week's game, next Saturday's game?
No. He's well. No, you know, Afghani people are strong. So it's just a small thing. But you need you had a hard like 140 plus. So you just it's something.
Do you have a concussion protocol that you follow with the Afghan team?
No.
No, you don't.
No.
Not like England, you're not allowed to play for 6 days with a concussion. But do you follow that protocol? Do you know or not?
No concussion.
Thanks.
Any further? Question? Last two? Yes. You can ask it in English first, and then Pashto after.
Okay. It's the third game Afghanistan didn't play their 50 overs. What do you say about this? And I'll come in Pashto. دا دریمه لوبه چې افغانستان خپل 50 اورونه نه پوره کوي نو څه فکر کوئ چې یو هفته تاسو ریس لرئ او ساوث افریقې سره بیا بله لوبه ده نو دغه نیمګړتیاوې به هغې لوبې ته تاسو څنګه هغه کوئ؟
واقعا که وګورې موږ یو میچ کې هم 50 اورونه لوبل نو په کار ده چې موږ 50 اور لوبه وکړو نو هغه شی چې موږ غواړو نه کېږي نو افرټ کوو هلکان افرټ کوي خپل 100% کوي ځکه هېڅوک هم نه غواړي خراب وکړي خو امید ده انشاءالله چې میچونه لا ډېر دي ټورنمنټ څه نشي ویلی تر اوسه پورې هېڅوک هم نه بهر دي ټورنمنټ کې نه څوک ان دي ډېر میچونه پاتې دي نو امید ده چې یو ښه سټارټ میلاو شي موږ ته نو انشاءالله بیا به هر څه صحیح شي ځکه اوس سټارټ ټورنمنټ ده لږ وکټ سرفیس لږ ډیفیکلټ دي بیټنګ ته نو لږ یو شی دا ده چې باید موږ لږ کام وبسي کو په وکټه کې خپل شاټس ریډیوس کو نو انشاءالله وبسي که خیر
او بله دا چې شهزاد محمدي د افغانستان لوبډلې یو ډېر پیاوړی توپوهونکی او ډېر مهمه برخه وه نو د هغه نشتون به په لوبډلې باندې څه اثر وغورځوي؟
او بالکل ځکه یو کس یې تاسو سره ډېر وخت نه وي نو بیا هغه یو دم داسې انجري سره مخامخ سي نو خامخا خالیګی وي خو بیا هم نن که تاسو وګورئ هماغه اوپن کې موږ د نو لوبه کې خو بیا موږ ته ډېر ښه سټارټ میلاو سو نو یو ښه ځوان کیپر راغی نو هغه کیپر هم تاسو کتلی خو دغه شیان دي شهزاد واقعا مس کوو ولې نه مس کوو ځکه چې موږ ټیم مهم غړی ده نو په داسې ټایم کې چې هغه انفټه سو نو ځکه چې خامخا یا ټیم یو پایا راوغورځېږي نو خامخا ټیم پې ضعیفه کېږي خو بیا هم بهرحال نو انشاءالله هلکان ډېر مطمئنه دي ټول زه هم په مطمئنه یم لکه چې دا کرکټ د دې کې چا د چانس ورغی بیا څوک چا د چانس نه ورپرېږدي نو امید ده چې دا زر ریکور سي نو انشاءالله امید ده چې ډېر زر به بیرته راسي که خیر ټیم ته تھینک یو
Cameras are right down the back. Assume they are. If you could just use the microphones for the question. Who would like the first? Andrew in the middle.
Keen, 3 matches in, you've had performers from sort of various performers, Matt Henry, now James Neesham, several of the batsmen have got good scores as well. Do you feel like going into maybe a tougher part of the tournament for you, you know, a lot of your things are working right across your team?
I suppose the nature of having chased 3 times, it's meant that it's been a little bit different each time and guys have had to adapt and basically try and chase the total down as clinically as possible, and this game was an improvement on our previous game, which is the main thing. But I guess at the end of the day, every day you turn up, you have a different opposition, often at a different ground, so it is very much about adapting to what's in front of you, and it's nice to have some early wins, but at the same time it's just trying to do the job at hand as well as you can to give yourself the best chance. So the team have put together some strong performances, but it is important that you just move on and look forward to the next challenge.
Kane, did you say anything to Jimmy Neesham today ahead of his bowling spell? I mean, because he went for a bit of tap against Bangladesh. Did you say anything to sort of imbue him with the confidence to take those 5 wickets?
I wish I could claim some of it, but no, I can't. He bowled beautifully. Look, it was a different surface and perhaps suited him a little bit more, someone that runs in and hits the wicket hard, and I think we saw it from both sides. The guys that did do that did get that bounce and a little bit of movement out of it. So he bowled some beautiful deliveries today and broke a crucial partnership at the top of the order for us, and deserves all the credit that he'll get for a fifer, which is outstanding. So, you know, we without a doubt know how talented the Afghanistan side is, and I know it firsthand with some of the guys that we played with, and very savvy as well, even though they haven't played a lot, I guess, of World Cup cricket or international type Test Nation cricket, but very cagey in how they operate, and so it was a really good performance from us today.
Kane, was that that bounce and what you just said, was that why you gave the ball to him a bit earlier than you have recently? Because usually you use Colin as first change along with Lockie. Was that the reason why Jimmy got the ball a little bit earlier than usual today?
Yep. Yeah, basically, yeah, that was it. Those 2 guys for us have been crucial in very different roles, and I guess we've seen both examples of that throughout the last 3 games where when we've had that pace and bounce, someone like Jimmy, when he is bowling well, he can get very good pace out of the surface, and today was one of those days, and I guess they complement each other along with the other bowlers in the attack.
Anyone else?
Do you feel like that's the end of your first phase of the tournament, if you like, to knock over those 3 wins and then take your chances with the 6 to come?
Yeah, I suppose, I don't know, we don't really look at it like that. You look at it, I guess, as a tournament as a whole, and I suppose as a side, for us, it's about trying to improve day in, day out with what we're trying to do as a team. And you know, I guess at times in World Cups or different tournaments, when you are playing one-off games against opposition, you can look too much at the opposition, when in fact, if you're playing the cricket that you want to be playing and hopefully getting better at that throughout the tournament, and that gives you the best chance. So, I mean, we do have a couple of days off now, which is a good thing. There is a lot of cricket in this tournament, but at the same time, the focus will turn to our next match. Like I mentioned earlier, different venue, different opposition, and different challenge at hand.
I know you don't like talking about yourself, but your highest World Cup score, how pleasing was that out there?
Yeah, yeah, it was just nice to, I guess, build a couple of partnerships, which is really important, I suppose, when you're chasing. And we've had 3 sort of mid totals, I guess you'd call it, and you want to try and get a bit of stability going into some of those later overs, because every team in this competition have world-class wicket takers within it, and if you give them a sniff, then they can run away with it. And I think we saw a little bit of that the other night with Bangladesh. It almost felt like we were playing in Bangladesh with the noise and the volume that we experienced. But yeah, it was just a nice performance. That was slight improvement, I guess, from the other night.
Orders? Yep. One at the back.
Given the form of Matt Henry and Colin Munro so far in the tournament, where does that sit for you selection-wise with Henry Nichols now fitting in Tim Southey close to being fit?
Yeah, those guys are tracking nicely with their injuries, and I suppose the beauty of the squad is everybody's a little bit different. So when you do turn up and you're addressing the surface and the opposition, you do have slightly different options to look at. The guys that have been picked so far have done a really good job. We have a couple of days off now, a bit of training, and it gives them a little bit more time as well to keep improving their bodies, which are pretty much back to full fitness. And then we'll just have to turn up at Trent Bridge and have a look with what we're dealing with there.
Last one in the back.
You've, to continue an Asian theme, you've got India up next. Do you feel like these 3 games have given you the right kind of setup to be ready for a big game like that?
I suppose these games, each game sort of is what it is, I guess. It's not, I suppose, preparation for anything else. They're just events in themselves, and that's how we're trying to target them. So we go to Trent Bridge, and we know the experience will be different there, and like I've mentioned before, that we will have to adapt to a different challenge. But we know that India are one of the best sides in this tournament, so it'll be a really good challenge, and the guys will look forward to it.
Thanks very much, guys.